Hugo Palmer's had an excellent day. Congratulations. Ardisia adding a little cherry on top of it. And a horse that probably deserved it. I read your comments. Unlucky last time. It worked out really well for him today.
It did work out well for him today, but he's the master of his own destiny a little bit. He has blown the start on more than 50% of his starts. So Lester Piggott famously said, "You can give weight but not ground," and he's given ground on so many occasions. And if you do that, you've only yourself to blame. And the frustrating thing is, we tried so hard with him at home, and he is good as gold at home.
And that's the racing, isn't it? It can be frustrating. But he's a 2-year-old that's obviously been showed a lot quite early. He's raced a good few times. He's a horse that is maturing and getting better despite the slight frustrations on the track.
Yeah, I think today's obviously a career best, and you know, you never know. Once they start improving, it gives them confidence, and he'll feel happy about today. You know, he had to really knuckle down and fight today and see them off, which was lovely to see. And we'll go to York now to the sales race, which is very valuable, and another sharp 6 furlongs I think will really suit him. So.
Yeah, a fun horse obviously for the owners. But what about Seagulls 11 earlier today? A horse that I know you've always held so highly, and last year great year, but this year probably getting the best out of him, and you saw that today.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of was taken aback today when I saddled him. I'd sort of forgotten really quite how big he is. Obviously, I obviously don't ride him every day. I mean, he's properly 16.3. He's a great big horse, and it made me nervous to think whether he was going to actually handle Goodwood. And you know, for him to have been I know he didn't win much last year, but he was a high-performing 2-year-old. I think he was in the top 10 2-year-olds in Europe last year, which for a horse who's that big is quite unusual. So. You always hope with big horses that the older they get, the better they're going to be, and I hope he's not done. I hope he can go on from here, and who knows? Yeah. You know, if he keeps improving, we might come back here for the Sussex Stakes next year. But there's a lot of water to flow under the bridge before that.
Yeah, I didn't see any fancy entries, but maybe you were waiting to see what would happen today to make your mind up with that.
Well, I mean, by the time I've flown him to Del Mar and back, I've spent so much of the owner's money on entries. He was actually in the Lennox. That was his only fancy entry.
Would you travel him? Could there be more races abroad?
I think what we're going to do, we're going to work back from the Golden Eagle. So we might, again, you're right, no fancy entries, we'll probably have to supplement, but we might come here for the Celebration Mile, which can, like today, be a small field, which might suit him very well too. And he's, of course, a distance winner, so that would help. The great thing is he goes on any ground, so with horses that go on any ground, you don't have to worry much about, you know.
Yeah, the horses are flying. Michael was saying, Owen, that 3 group winners in a week, 2 winners on King George Day, 2 winners at Glorious Goodwood. This is everything that you want from your team.
It is, and it's magical. And I think the frustrating thing for all trainers, you know, we all go through moments of just, you know, everything just going right, and we all go through many, many more moments of everything just going wrong. And I've so many trainers and my friends, and obviously a trainer myself, I wish I could put my finger on what actually makes it go so perfectly, and because otherwise we'd do it all the time. But we've got a fantastic team at home who work really, really hard, and this will mean a lot to them. I just steer the ship. I'm very lucky to have a lot of fantastic people to work for me.
Well, it's brilliant to see. I know how hard the hard days are, but definitely going to enjoy the good ones.
Thank you very much.